Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. We are now going to go on to the trickiest type of factorising, and we're going to spend at least 2 lessons practicing this style of factorising. These come in straight at grade 7, so you will not find any of these in an easier early on in the paper. The simpler factorising can appear within other questions. These are often saved to near the end of the paper, and we're going to show you why. First of all, we still have got our same list that we've got before. These still need to be true. We still need to check. Make sure equals 0. Is there a single bracket? Now, previously when I put a number in front of x squared, the answer was yes, but in this case, no. There is not an x in every term. Also, this one has got a 2 there. And 11 is not divisible by 2. Not a single bracket. Is it a difference of 2 squares? Well, no. There's not a minus there, and we don't have 2 square numbers. In fact, we've got 3 terms. For a difference of 2 squares, we only have 2 terms. So this says double brackets. Now, the trouble is with double brackets is, in this case, it's not just it's numbers that multiply by to make 12, but trying to get them to add to 11 is a problem because there is 2 there. What I'm going to show you to do these ones now. Well, if you've got to step 4, it's not straightforward. What you're going to do is use the X factor method. Now I'm going to do this a few times so you can see exactly how it works. This is the way the X factor works. Now I'm just going to move this out of the way because we know we're factorising. Now, the best way to describe how to do this, I'm just going to, for this one, draw a general one here, just so you can see where I'm going to get all the numbers from. First thing I'm going to do, this number and this number, that is classed as A and C. I'm going to multiply them together and put them at the top. 2 times 12 is 24. The number in the middle goes at the bottom. So I'll colour code this one as well so you can see where I'm getting everything from. There. So 11 I will put here. Now I'm going to use the same technique I've done on previous ones. I'm looking for numbers that add to make the one here. Multiply to make the one here, add to make the one down here. I'll make sure I get that right on every other one. So multiplying to get this one, adding for this one. Okay, so the numbers here can get a bit tricky, so I'm going to use my normal technique. I'm going to lift pairs of 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Which one of those makes the number 11? 3 and 8. These now go at the side. Okay, so with my general answer, I put my 2 numbers here. What I now do is I divide each of those numbers by A. So they both get divided by 2. You now need to see if any of them simplify. This one does. Now, normally we don't write it if it simplifies to 1, but in this case I will. Because the way I get my solution is this number here is always the number in front of the x, and this number here is the one on the top. Again, the simplified one, this is the number in front of the x, this is the number at the end, and that is your factorisation. Okay, so making sure you know where everything came from, the number at the bottom in front of the x. and the number at the top of each of these sides went second. Now this does seem quite long, there's quite a few steps, but this is why these are worth many more marks than normally, okay? Now I'm just going to finish this off like I always do when I'm solving quadratics. I'm going to put each bracket equal to 0. This step does not change. I'm not going to write the 1 in now because you don't have to write the 1 in front of the x. Here, this one's a tricky one, so I'm going to do this in 2 steps. Take away 3 from both sides, then divide it by 2. Oh, on this one I just need to take the 4 off. And there I go, solved. Okay, I think you're probably thinking, that looks a bit strange. We want to go through again. Please don't worry, I'm going to go through quite a few examples. Okay, 3x squared plus 13x plus 4. Does it equal 0? Yes. Can I use a single bracket? Well, there's not an x in each term. I can't divide it by 3. No, I can't. It's not a difference of 2 squares because I need 2 terms. So I need to factorise into double brackets. It's not a straightforward one because the 3 there, so I'm going to go for this method. All right, first of all, at the top, a times c, 12. And this is what I'm going to be multiplying to get. And here, my b goes at the bottom, 13. Okay, numbers that multiply to make 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Which one of those gives me a 13? Top one, 1 and 12. 1 and 12. Okay, so we've now got the question marks. I now divide each of those by a. And I simplify if I can. 1 over 3 does not, but this one goes into 4 over 1. I'm now ready to factorise. The number at the bottom goes in front of the x. The number at the top goes afterwards. The number at the bottom goes in front of the x. The number at top goes afterwards. And now I can solve. Again, take the 1 across, divide by 3. Sorry, I wrote the next question a bit too high up. I have to squeeze that in. And again, solved. And there are my 2 solutions. All right, are you ready for another one? Let's follow the same procedure. This time I put a negative in, so I'm just going to show you how you work with the negatives as well. Does it equal 0? Yes. Is there a single bracket? No. Is it a difference of 2 squares? No. So we're going to factorise into double brackets. Like last time, first of all, a, c. Okay, that's a minus 21 because there's a minus there, and b goes at the bottom. Okay, numbers that multiply to make minus 21. So I know this is where I have 2 different signs. So I'm just going to start off looking at factors to make multiply to make 21. That's 1 and 21, 3 and 7. Now I know one of these can be negative and one's positive. So I'm going to make a 20. So I'm thinking that is 21 take away 1. Minus 1 times 21 is minus 21. Minus 1 add 21 is 20. These are my 2 numbers. I now divide through by a. And I simplify where I can. This one doesn't. By the way, notice how the minus is still on the top. This one does. Now I'm ready to put my brackets. Number at the bottom is in front of the x, number at the top. Notice the minus just goes straight in. Number at the bottom goes in front of the x, number at the top goes afterwards. And now I am ready to solve. And there are my two answers. Okay, I am going to do a few more examples. Now, if you think you are happy at this point, these are the next two I'm going to do. If you think you've got this, can I suggest you pause the video and give these a go, and then you can check the answers with mine. Or even pause it to try the first few steps, and then watch the video to carry on. Okay then, I'm now going to start by doing these ones. So, I'm going to put that from the other sheet just here. And just weight it down slightly. Wait, okay. First of all, does it equal 0? Yes, I am keeping these nice and straightforward to start with. It does equal 0. Can I use a single bracket? No. Is there a difference for two squares? No. So I'm factorising into double brackets. A times C goes at the top, so 3 times minus 4 is minus 12. And at the bottom, the number in front of the x is a minus 1. Okay. Numbers that multiply to make minus 12. Again, I know I've still got my little negative number sheet here. To get a negative, I'm going to have two different signs. So I've got 1 and 12 to start with. I'll look at the signs in a second and just get my factors down. Now, I know one of these can be negative because I'm looking for a positive and a negative number. How can I make a minus 1? 3 take away 4. 3 take away 4. Now, it doesn't matter if you write them the other way around, as long as the minus is with the 4. So 3 take away 4 is minus 1. I now divide by 8. And simplify if I can. Now, usually I would write that as a 1, but because I'm factorising, I'm going to write it as minus 1 over 1. So as 1 over 1. This one doesn't factorise. So this one here becomes the number at the bottom in front of the x, the number on top comes second. The number at the bottom goes in front of the x, the number on the top goes second. And now I am ready to factorise. So I said factorise, I meant the word solve. Hopefully you got that one right yourself. If you didn't, that's fine. I'm now going to go on to the last one. Again, if you want to try ahead of me, please do. All right. This equals 0. Is it a single bracket? No. Is it a difference of two squares? No. So I'm going to factorise into double brackets. AC is at the top, the number in the middle at the bottom. Right, numbers that multiply to make 30. So I've got 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 4 does not go in, but 5 and 6 do. Alright, I'm trying to get a minus 13. Now, I've multiplied to make a positive, but I've got to add to get a negative, which tells me both of these are minuses. So this has to be minus 3, minus 10. So I'll put those in. I now divide it by the number in front of the x squared. I divide it by 8 and simplify where I can. Okay, now for the brackets. Number at the bottom goes in front of the x, the number on the top goes afterwards. The number at the bottom goes in front of the x, the number at the top goes afterwards. I can now put each bracket equal to 0 and solve. And there you go. Now these do take time. While you're practicing, each question could take about 5 minutes each. That is to expect it. The only way you speed up is by practicing and practicing. Okay? Thank you very much.